Hello and welcome to today's episode. As we left off, we played some games up in the championship. Since then, our form has been back to winning ways. Lost out of that, fell out of that, struggled for a bit here, but all of a sudden, Bursto just once again burst back onto the scene and started scoring goals again. And as soon as he does that, there's nothing stopping us. This one goal here is basically all he needed to go on a monster streak. Well, not monster, but really good streak these next couple of weeks. I was looking back through the previous seasons, and I realized this January/February region, we've always struggled with it. For whatever reason, it always seems to be one of our worst months of the year, probably due to the density of schedule and stuff like that. Another bad month there. I mean, it's not the worst in this season. Somewhat rough. This is our dominant season up in or down in League Two, where this is really where we had our only losses anywhere. So it's nothing new for this form to be awful during January, but during this year, it's especially odd. So, regardless, we've won, what, 8 straight? So we're back top of the championship by a huge margin. We do have a game in hand, 16 points clear assuming they lose, however 21 points clear of the team below them. So this episode, assuming we get at least 1 point, we're going to win promotion. And if we win both of them, then by my math, depending on how Fulham does in their game in hand, we'll win the championship. Regardless, if we win promotion this episode, then I'll end the episode by showing you guys a celebration, even if it doesn't end up happening today. Because at that point, it's basically clear. We need 1 point, basically. I mean, a little bit more, but you know what I mean. There's almost no chance for anybody to catch up to us because, once again, Bursto, 40 games and 40 goals and 39 appearances in the championship is incredible. Taking a quick look at our transfers, we do have a number of people coming in and going out. Vito, of course, coming in. 2 more players who are showing to be A+ potential on him, A+ potential on you, being basically backups, but both of them having incredible potential. Okay, it's a little less than before, but still showing potential to be starters for us in maybe 2 or 3 years. So, good solid deals I brought them in on. Both 200k up front with a little bit backloaded. All quite nice. These are 2 youngsters that I'm bringing in for maybe 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line. But with that all being said, we did just have some international games, which is why Kevin Zeffy is out for a temporary. He's not starting. He's a bit tired. He might come in later in the match because we've got no one else to come in to replace him. Also, Hay is out. He's on international duty later than the rest of them. Harvey also went down with an injury. It was going to be like 4 to 5 weeks. He's been out for a little over a week now. So both our normal center back, or starting center back, plus our normal backup are out. So we brought in Leon King, which means we had to kick out one of our lone players from the bench. Brought in Krishna, who's really just not that good anymore, but he's being sold off, so no harm, no foul. Heskey's up to 3.5 star. Otherwise, we are ready to submit the team. Pretty much the exact same as normal, minus Leon King subbing in for Harvey. I'm expecting this match, it is against 5th place Crystal. So it's not a sure thing, but we can be crowned champions with a win today. Let's tell him to do that. Because I very much would love to win a trophy. I feel bad for Hay for missing it, but given that he's getting international experience with his home country, I don't feel too bad. Oh, we gotta slow things down a bit. After this, of course, oh my goodness, they almost scored on that free kick. It was a very nice free kick. Don't get me wrong. But after this, I'll go ahead and finish out the rest of the season playing, I don't know, probably just the recommended, whatever the people want. Don't need to go for any records. I know we're probably going to breach 100 points, but I don't care. We'll rotate. We'll play whoever we want. Don't need to break any more records. We're already doing incredible this season, so might as well get some play on the people that we don't necessarily know are going to. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Folks being a hero. Sad to say, though, he's probably going to be dropping out of the starting unit within the next year or so. Maybe next year he can still be with us as a starter, but after that he's probably going to be demoted to backup. Okay, still 21 points ahead, because apparently Burnley can't win their game. But the game in hand on Fulham, we've still... Oh my goodness, we are just pathetic today. I don't know why we are. Our offense has not gotten anything going. Maybe they're just getting a high off their previous international games, even though not many of them got international appearances. But Burstow has just been quiet. He's shy. He's camera shy. Not going to be good, considering he's going to be in the camera next season, the entirety of the bloody year. So, we'll see what we end up doing. Why does it feel like they're so... Yeah, okay, it just feels ridiculously fast. Good soft kick there. Let's go ahead and get some substitutions in. I guess we'll do Howl and Owit. Wormleyton will come on. Surge will come on. Both of them still playing well. I don't want to switch off the starters for at least another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we'll definitely switch off Saponaro. Otherwise, just... You know what, we'll go attacking. Tell them to get the ball downfield and try and do something with it. We need offense, somehow. If it ends up losing us this match, so be it. We're no longer on a massive win streak. I don't feel bad about us. What? Oh my goodness. Whoever... Our entire... King, of course it's King, the substitution I brought in. Playing atrociously. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, King, you're coming out. You're bad. Feel bad about playing bad. Zeffy will come in, maybe provide a little bit of offense here. So 19 points with 6 games left. We're guaranteed promotion today. But we do not, of course, get the win. It means we don't get automatically promoted, or we don't win the championship today. Over the top for Zeffy to chase. He crosses centers it to Burstow, who ties this game up. Very nice. All of a sudden, they actually decide they want to win. They hear me admonishing the players that they were doing bad. Either way. Thought I brought in... I brought in for the wrong winger. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Still. Sturge now. Taylor, we can still come out and win this. There's still an outside chance. For whatever reason, they seem to be very bad compared to... We've been doing dominant winning. Scoring multiple goals every single game. I don't know why all of a sudden... What the heck? How is that a corner? You just destroyed my man, Burstow. I feel ripped off with that one. What the heck? Okay, I don't understand. Either way. What have we got left? We've got Krishna or Adshead. Well, Adshead's coming on, and we'll put him in the more defensive-oriented role, because he's 3-star at that. He's another one going to be looking to move him during the offseason. So let's push him attacking. See if maybe that'll generate a goal. Cisco and Toof over to the right side. Doesn't end up getting anything out of it. It falls to the wrong side. Hopefully this will be the same thing. Over the top now for Zeffy. Across into the center for Mason Burstow. And there we go. We go up. We're going to leave it on attacking. You know what? We'll just... 5 minutes or so left to play. Oh, that's the team I like to see. I don't know why it took them in the last 20-30 minutes to do it. This match, and they couldn't have tried to do this all the time. But a good interception. Good grab by Zeffy. Plenty of opportunity on the break. No one was close enough to Burstow to stop him. And of course, that's the game. And possibly the season. Depending on how this goes. Did we get a crown? We did not get a crown. We secured promotion, though. Congratulations, team. No risk of falling out of that one. Apparently, I just got the achievement National Hero. Why did I get the achievement National Hero? One promotion from a bottom to top division in a nation. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Or it sets initial budgets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm grinning from ear to ear. That is so much money. Holy cow. I cannot believe it. I mean, it makes sense we need that much money to survive, but 35 million or 34 million pounds plus 450K a week, I can make something happen with this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be bringing in a number of good players. Not top tier players, not like best in the world players, but some great contributing players. I've got a short list already built up from like 7 to 10 million pound players that are worth bringing in. And with that payroll, I think we can make things. We do have to be careful though. We're going to get promoted and everybody's going to get a salary increase. But after that, we'll be good to go. So, be back with game number 2, where we will be declared champions. And we're back for game number 2. It's been a moment, mostly because I had to deal with a bunch of new staff, looking for new ones. We got increases across the board. Well, I say across the board, mostly to our coaching staff. Looking for new staff for some of the old positions, looking for the staff for the new positions, looking at new contracts. The top 50 Wonder Kids came up, so I'm going to be scouting a bunch of them. Basically, anybody who's worth a max value of less than 20 million is worth taking a look at, because someone in like, what was it, 40th, somewhere in the 40s, was already on our short list of players that we probably want to purchase, or at least look into purchasing, so why not take a look at the rest of them, including the guy in second place who's worth under 10 million. So those are some good things to keep in mind. Hopefully they won't go too high in value, but we're just going to get them scouted in the coming weeks to see if any of them are worth playing. Only changes, Hay is back. He's going to be going to the starting lineup. Antif comes onto the bench, who was on the bench before, and Baycroft comes on for Krishny off the bench. No other big changes. Draw will secure the title. Go out and do that. 1 point is all you need. This is the 20th place team, Oxford, who are probably still trying to struggle to survive up in the championship. So hopefully we can, I don't know about break their dreams, but secure at least a draw here, and then we can stop playing as seriously as before. Very nice interception there by Owett. Francisco over the top for Burstow to chase down. Burstow scores. If that's not offside, doesn't look like the linesman is signaling it. A nice ball over the top where Burstow was faster than everybody else. Nothing new about that, but a great result early on in this game. Yeah, just clean football. Nothing to say about that. 30 seconds, though, is a pretty quick turnaround victory. Now it's their turn to try and get an early goal on the board. Longstaff, easily intercepted. Send it up. No, Burrows is just going to make a runner, and then he tries to send it up and ends up getting... I don't know why he tried to send it up there. A poor choice, but Heskey, great job of intercepting it. I've also, while we are watching this highlight get intercepted once more, started offering contracts to some of our higher quality players. Andreu still showing 5-star potential, even past everything else. Burstow, though, another ball over the top. Great job again. Andreu wanted a new contract. He was only making, what, 7 to 9K a month. He ends up winning about 20. I offered it to him because he's probably the best potential player at our club currently. So that's one other thing we're going to have to keep an eye out on and look forward to. Or not so much look forward to, but keep an eye on, because that's going to happen with a bunch of players. Francisco I am also keeping an eye on, because though he's been with our club for 2 years, we do have the money. Oh my goodness, we were testing the height of that goal there. Nice bounce off the crossbar. We do have the money should we want to try and transfer him in. The problem is that would wipe out most of our budget. And the players that we are looking to sell off are not worth so much. I think it's probably better. Mason Burstow, great job. We'll probably try and bring him in, not permanently, but for another loan next season, maybe playing in the Premier League. West Ham will look at it and say, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because he is one of the best players at our clubs for 2 years now. He's not shown to be one of the best player at our club anymore. Owett's actually the best at 4-star. Everybody else is beneath that. But he has still been remarkable for us for years now, such that I want to make sure to bring him back. Are we 24 points ahead at the top of the league? My goodness. We are a very good team. Created a lot of shots today. I am very pleased. Indeed, I am. Apparently, we're not doing great controlling possession. Yeah, they're probably playing a similar system. We're just better at it. Now then, they end up having a highlight. Other plans for next season. It's going to be... I don't know about how rough it's going to be, but I think we're going to struggle to stay up. It's the Premier League. That's what's going to happen. Oh my goodness, we gave away a penalty. Hey, that's a great job there. But since we have 34 million, there is another goalkeeper I'm looking at. That's 3.5 to 4 star right now, and current ability / potential, respectively. So we may bring him in as a starter, or really anybody else that we think might be worth bringing in as a starter. We've also got a bunch of new leagues coming in to save in the near future, which will also be nice. So we can start looking for more players during the upcoming seasons. Burrows is not having the best of games. We'll bring on Zeffy for him. And how... Sure, why not? We'll bring on Wormlayton. Because keep in mind, we do need a starting quality. Here's the thing. I actually don't mind if we don't sell off either Wormlayton or Sturge, as long as they are content then being backups. Knowing that they're not going to get the start, they're going to have to play second fiddle to someone else who's going to be coming in the top over them. As long as that's okay, I don't have a problem with it. But if they start getting too big for their britches and start whining a bunch, then it's going to cause problems. Especially considering both of them. Wormlayton was the vice captain, though since he dropped down to the bench, I ended up making him... I took that role away from him and gave it to somebody. I have no idea. I think Burstow is who I gave it to. Another person we're probably going to look to upgrade. Not next year. I think he's still good enough for next season. But once we start making a look way up towards the Premier League top, he's someone that's definitely going to need to get replaced. Baycroft can come in for Francisco. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do what we can here. A very good result. Another win today. 97 points. I mean, if we win the rest of the 5 matches, we're getting another 15, 112 points. Is that a record for us? It might be a record for us. I'm not exactly sure. Somewhere close. But, well done. A great win for us. And that should be the trophy. There's no way that other teams can catch up. No trophy celebration. Well, we win the championship regardless. And I would say, great job, great job. So, I'll be back for the off-season special coming up in just a bit. Got a lot to play, though, 5 more games, and then some. So keep an eye out for that one if you enjoy the off-season special. I know those are some of my favorites. If I'm watching Football Manager content, I like to see, not necessarily all the games, but the moves that are made to make a team win are what I find the most enjoyable. One of the reasons why I enjoy this game so much. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Feel free to follow the links down below if you want to see some of my content. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.